Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Bloodborne. Woohoo! Aw yeah. All praise the almighty Lord Luciferous, our one true Lord and blood savior. He will destroy them all. So, hopefully with him being here, this will go better than last time we were here and I had to, cheese the stupid little jumpy guys through the door. That was awesome. Let's see. Let's put on something that would fit the, there we go. Cryo chamber. As I thought, this is a good one. So is Yogg Soloth. Let's do Narthatep though. That's one of my favorites. So we'll go ahead and have that. That way we have some background that's still. Oh, whoops! Accidentally fired my gun. Still nice little background to the game while staying in the spirit of it. There we go. All right. Follow me, Lou. Alright, let's kill us some already dead ghost ladies. Not sexist at all. There we go. These are very not nice ladies. This fellow, well, he's gotta go. Of course, just as a refresher, remember that's how to get down here and get Evelyn the gun. Now let's go and let's exercise the hired help. Because, you know, we're good guys. That's what good guys do. We exorcise the demons. Except this guy. F that guy. Ow! That guy's, he's effing me with his cane. I don't like it. And now he's dead. Yeah. Good job, heroes. Well, that was a swing and a miss. Literally. Ow! You good sir. I need you to please stop swinging at that. Just, over here and... There we go. Nothing screams H.P. Lovecraft like libraries full of books and death. Oh, and bleak, bitter despair and sadness. Can't forget that, too. Oh no, I think that's it. Alright, okay. Outside. Safe now. We'll just walk very slowly. Grab the bullets. Those are the gargoyles that are by that armor set we pick up. Just boop, boop. And here are the Screaming Mimi Banshees. We'll, kind of take this one slow. Maybe go over here. This area is not as dangerous. That works. That's the one that's a scream. Yep, they paralyze you. But the screams themselves can't hurt you. Only the other enemies can hurt you when the screamers paralyze you. I call them Screaming Mimis. But you can't tell why. Ow! Oh, yep, that guy's an issue. There we go. Nice and simple. Got our treasure chest here full of, oh. Arcane item. Oh, yes, yes, we do. A clap. We clap. We have approval. Slap a hue. Slap a slap a slapper. Gotta slap a. Slap a with the mace. Then in here, this is a beautiful, yeah, it's a beautiful set. Oh, the Knight's Garb. Yes, let's throw that on real quick. Let's also put on the noble dress. Remember that even men can wear dresses. You know, we're not discriminatory here in Bloodborne. Even men can be pretty if they so choose. Let's put on this nice fancy knight outfit. Oh, look at it. Ah, isn't it glorious? Doesn't it just make you feel like a blood noble? Doesn't it make you just want to set some swords on fire and then coat them in your own blood and ichor and just murder everything in sight? Yeah, no, me neither. Let's go back to the hunter garb. That makes me feel better for what I'm doing. I'll use these for a fancy Bloodborne ballroom dinner. Yeah. Might seem weird to be going through with the default armor, but it's actually kind of solid for a lot of the types of damage you take. It's not to say it's good in every instance, just most instances. I'm gonna just throw it at you just to see if it'll... Ha! It does hit. Hilarious. Now, don't think the numbing mist is exclusively used just for PvP. It also does work on NPCs that you'll fight later on. And we'll be fighting one that is a quarry for Eileen the Crow to fight. He's probably one of the most annoying and dastardly NPCs in the game. You fight him back where we fought Vicar Amelia. Those numbing mists work on him too, and you'll need them for him. We're back at the area where we started, so now we can go up here. Once again, the music that I've got playing in the background is Nyarlathotep. It's Nyarlathotep 1. It's a cryo chamber collaboration. And it's H.P. Lovecraft based music. since we have Lou here, you can see this is the area where the bell ringing woman pops up. So if you're not into the PvP scene, you can take her out there. We got a nasty little powered up gargoyle here. Knight's wig to go with the knight's armor set. 2 gargoyles that fly down from that tower up there. Building. Since I highly doubt anyone will be invading us, we'll go ahead and get a few more blood echoes. Sound of the sinister bell has ceased. Yep, oh, yep. That's fun. This totally isn't nerve-wracking and anxiety-inducing, not at all. Woo! Gotta love the conveniently placed ladder. Hunter's mark, as if the game is just telling you, hey, you might come in and then decide that you want to leave. Haha, we don't blame you. Now let's see, this enemy uses blood, physical, I don't think thrust so much, definitely doesn't use blunt. Well, with the armor we have on hand, what I'm wearing now is probably going to be best. This enemy does physical damage, because it's a slashing weapon, and then like I said before, he does some hefty blood damage, so we'll go ahead and put the Blood of Ariana in there. Since we can get that from her, we have her in the church. Just if we need it. Bold Hunter mark in case Lou's taken out. I doubt he will be, but you never know. I'd like to get him in with getting the blood echoes too. And this our special item. Yeah, we'll be good. We'll be fine. This is great. What's the worst that could happen? Let's go ahead and let's walk right on inside. Yeah, crinkly old thing. Promising. If anyone gets a good look at the sword in his left hand, pretty sure that's Soul Brand? Maybe Demon Brand from Demon Souls, and his mic is off right now to kind of focus on our fight. But Lord Luciferous, he's in the party with me, can hear us, and I'm sure he'll be happy to hear that there may just be a Demon Souls remaster coming to the next-gen consoles. Which would be amazing, because he has played all of the Dark Souls games with me, at least to a degree. You know, he's got to experience him a little. He's played this with me a lot. It'd be really nice to get him into Demon Souls, the game that started it all. And anyone else that's played other Souls games and played this, definitely should look into Demon Souls. It was the first. But don't be one of those hipsters that, you know, goes into it or says they played it just because of the others. It needs to be taken as its own experience. It's way darker. It's way more visceral, I would say. It's way more archaic and gothic in its style. It really captures the Lovecraft's lore. Uh-oh. Stop him from charging. Oh. It is too late. I shoot you in face. Oh God. I'm so sorry. God. He did not like the lightning. And then strike his sword. Still not sure how he got soul brand or demon brand. But either way, dude's definitely a badass with it. Ow. Alright, makes their stamina recovery very fast. Woo! Woo! Ha! Oh, there we go. There's the defeat of Martyr Lucarius. Oh yes, I thank you, Lord Luciferous. Your contribution is greatly appreciated. Now, this area is a little bit tricky. There's actually more to Canehurst than what's just right here. You light your lamp, and then you run over here, and it's a crown called the Crown of Illusions. So, we look at it, it's nothing too spectacular. One of the precious secrets of Canehurst, the old king's crown is said to reveal illusions and expose a mirage that hides a secret. And so Logarius donned the crown of his own volition, determined to prevent a single soul from stumbling upon the vile secret. What visions did he see sitting serenely upon his new throne? If you remember correctly, Alfred is a martyr and follows the teachings of Logarius. So apparently, what we see is Logarius going a little cuckoo and staying here against his, sworn enemies, the Vile Bloods. So you take the crown, you come this way towards where he was. You see how there are flames there? It kind of looks like a doorway. You have to defeat him and wear the crown, of course, to get this cutscene to activate. And as you can see, there's the rest of the thing. Can go in here. Now, there isn't much over in these areas, as much as it seems like there would be. You look over them all you want, there's nothing. But walk you up here. So, right here is your lamp. And then over here is a Canehurst summons that lies unopened. When you get this, let's see, it's a key item. That's okay, there's ours. An old unopened summons. Like the first of its kind, it's an invitation to Canehurst, but for whom is not known, as it lacks an addressee. And we give that to Alfred, and he actually will find his way here. You don't want to do that yet, though. You want to go up here, and you never talk to her. It makes her mad. It makes her curse you. She doesn't like you. She refuses to talk to you. It's not a good thing. So you don't just go up and talk to her. But that's kind of that's the queen of Canehurst Castle, the queen of the Vile Bloods. And, she's got a very special familial line a little bit later on. And if you attack her, you do damage, but she doesn't die. She's pretty much immortal. That's what the blood did to her. Just come up here to this little crest, and you kneel. Swear up to the Vile Bloods. Yep. Pretty weird, but we're gonna drink her blood anyways. That gives us a Canehurst badge and our first kind of like leaguey rune. Corruption. So that lets us be a Vile Blood. Then we get the respect gesture. Now, we don't have any blood dregs for her, but you can offer a few to her and get another gesture. There's also a special item in some of the Chalice dungeons that you can come up and give it to her too to get more lore and more of the story to the game. So, now that we've done that, we can leave from here, and now we're going to go talk to Alfred. So, I'll end up just grabbing him, getting him there for you guys, and probably pull Lou into another area. Probably. That'll depend on him. Lou, are you there? If you can hear me, respond.
Yeah, what's up?
You want to continue this into the Forbidden Woods once I get Alfred to where he needs to go?
Yeah, just let me know when. I'll be chilling on standby till then.
Gotcha. Will do. So we'll end up getting that in this vid too, and maybe, I don't know. I'd say maybe not the whole thing, because the Forbidden Woods is one of the largest maps in the game, but at the same time, with two people, it is easy to knock out. And running with culmination here, running the character Lou, we might be able to actually knock out quite a bit of it and do it fairly quickly. Let's go ahead and put on a top hat. We're gonna want that. All right. So now we can come through this way, and old Alfred should be in a rotunda area. As you'll see, there's eyeballs on the lanterns for these church guys now, the ghoulie boys. No, the big guys don't walk on patrol anymore. They just kneel there. Let's see, is Alfred down here? He should be. Yep, there he is. So here's Alfred's new location. So we can talk about the Five Bloods again. The guy we just fought. And then we give him the summons. And we get the Wheel Hunter badge and the church bow. If only he knew. So he gives you that, and he sounds almost a little excited about it, talking about his master's hand at work, being we just pretty much killed his master. We released him from this nightmare, and he seems very, very churchy, I would say would be the right words. So we give him the summons. Now we go back to that area. So we'll go over here, go to Logarius' seat. And we're gonna go up the steps, and we'll definitely find Alfred there. So, and if you're wondering how the throne comes back, yeah, I don't know either. It's weird. But right up here to see a rather grisly scene. Outside for all the world to see. Yeah, he's gone crazy bathing in her blood. get the roar taunt. Now, that's a wheel, and we can get that because of the badge. We'll end up getting the helmet, the gold RDO, and there's of course his Ludwig rifle, and he's just covered in the smashed bits of the Queen there. As you can see, he smacked her down pretty good. There's of course the helmet, and if you look, there's that. Yeah. You get the queenly flesh. Rides eerily. It's because she's not dead in that state. Which is, kinda crazy. Now, we actually get to spare her from that particular hell that she's in right now a little bit later on. So remember this. And him, well, he's not going to have a great time. Old Alfred there. Oh, hail the undying queen of blood. This pinkish lump of flesh remains warm as if cursed. Yeah. Really is cursed. So, old Alfred here, as you see, he goes from the cathedral ward in that back area at his altar to the next altar. Then we send him to Canehurst. Now, we'll go back to the ward. That would be probably the quickest way. Have to do a little bit of running. You can go through Old Yarnum or this way, but we're going to go back to where we first met Alfred. And that completes his story, Martyr Logarius' story, and that completes just the story of who the martyrs were. So, picked up through items and lore within the game, the martyrs were a sect of the church hunters. They were more or less directly under Ludwig, and as their name says, they were martyrs. So Alfred's pretty much the last one. And they all fought gloriously and died fanatically, like you would expect hunters of a section of that church to hunt like. So they use a giant, it seems to look more or less like a wagon wheel. They use that as a primary weapon, as well as the Ludwig, holy blade, that metal blade. Bad doggos. Got a little bit hairy there, but nothing we can handle. We go over here to where we first met him. Wah, 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 wah. And there's old Alfred, and he martyred himself. You get the Radiance, the other rune. So, it's assumed that he probably killed himself to be a true martyr, or he just went crazy and possibly even died from poisoning because of being covered in Annalise's blood. I mean, he wasn't a vile blood, so there's some speculation there. Generally, it's thought that he went there and committed martyrdom, though. At least, that's how he would see it. He's trying to cover the ass of him and his fellows and his master, Martyr Logarius, the one that was more or less protecting Queen Annalise. Or maybe protecting other people from getting to her, since maybe he couldn't kill her himself. You know, a lot of it's speculation. But anyways, we have that. And what makes those important is if you are trying to help somebody, trying to get into their world, if they have the Canehurst sigil and you have the Radiant sigil, or vice versa, you will come in as an enemy every time, since these are both enemies of each other. And corruption is the vile blood one. It says continues heal near death +1. That's essentially meaning that it'll try and heal you up to a degree when you're kind of in critical health up to a certain point. And then with Radiance, one of my favorites, vile HP recovery up. Hands down, love that one. I'm gonna go ahead and put it on. You get one a little bit later on if you do everything right, play your cards right, and that one helps with your stamina. That's for the Hunter of Hunters with Eileen the Crow, which that one's pretty awesome. So yeah, we got the old Tonitrus here. That should help us get through the forest fairly well. So now that we've gotten all of that, we've sent everybody where we need to go, where they needed. Talked to everyone, gone through the tombs, set up the chalice earlier, graveyard, the dark beast. We'll go ahead and head over here to the fountain real quick. Since we got that badge, that should show it. The Chikage, the Blood Katana, that's become open and available for purchase. That's what we get for making our oath to the Queen. And then the Wheel of Logarius. Yeah. Which is a fun little weapon. And of course we get the opening to these armors, which I'm going to go ahead and buy one of them. We'll be purchasing those, and we will get the gesture for the Queen. We'll go ahead and do this. We'll grab her rune, because you don't necessarily have to fight people to get what you need when those runes are on. A lot of the time you can fight NPCs in different areas, and when you defeat them while that rune's on, they'll count as a person, and you'll get the same kind of currency for defeating the NPCs as you would actual people in PvP. So it doesn't necessarily lock you out if there is nobody to fight. Or you can even summon in a friend that has the opposite rune. So, Cool Nation, if you would be so kind as to ring your small resonant bell in the Forbidden Woods. Let me get this show on, buddy. Awesome. Bad crows. Also, don't trust that little patch of land there. It's an illusion. You'll drop right through it. Canehurst armor's pretty awesome, and I don't see many things using blunt damage here. So I think we'll be okay. Should be summoning in. There we go. That, actually looks a little bit better. Oh my. Respect. All the respect. Yes, exactly. Curtsy. That's silly. Alright. Let's go harm our enemies. Alright then. Not sure what happened there. I'm gonna assume the internet had a moment, and it teleported Lou up and off the bridge.
I had some technical difficulties. Just continue on without me, bro.
I mean, I can wait here for you.
If you want to re-pick me up, that's on you. But that's up to you.
Well, yeah, I didn't get too far before you like
Well,
did a
yeah,
little
yeah, I
teleport,
know.
and then you were gone.
I know.
Let's charge this mace here. Whoops. We can't forget to put on our small little hand lantern. And I believe, yeah. I believe I did a little bit, got through to Josefka's area, but careful of the trap, Lord Luciferous. Yeah. There we go. See, there are enemies down there, but we've defeated them before, so we'll just take the little shortcut. And we'll have some real fun with our enemies. Now that is a pit. It's a hole you can fall down into, so be wary of that. Ow. More wary than I was there, most definitely. I don't know why I did that. I didn't need to. We'll grab these items here. What does it say? Who's still shooting? Ow. Let us cure them of this affliction called their life. Let's see. Oh. Guy that was over here thought he was sneaky by resting. Lou? Let's have you go out and around and take care of the doggos and meet up at the big bag dude over there. Go that way, start clearing them out. See, over here are some birdies. We'll go ahead and take them out. And we get some antidotes for being down in here too. Sure you guys may remember from the other video how to go up through that area, the guy with the gate and everything, all the dogs. Over here we'll go ahead and check around, make sure there's nothing to miss. Some beast blood pellets back in here. I think that's all this smaller area has to offer, really. Just a few items in these homes here. Bunch of blood cocktails there. Isn't this like a little shortcut thing? So what we'll do now is go over there to where we've sent Lord Luciferous. We'll meet up with him. It's apparently just supposed to be a poor old woman. Supposedly. Huh. Yep. All the birdies. Almost all the birdies. There we go. Now we've got all the birdies. And some enemies over there. And the big bag guy. All right. All right. Yep, you get that one. I'll get this one. There we go. Nothing like a little teamwork to help thin out the herd. Oh, excuse me. A bit of a belch. Alright, so you take out these fellas, and then the spot you drop off, boop, right here. Gives us some Molotovs, which can be useful in this area because this area is not water, but this area is full of oil. So if you have fire, be careful down here. And make sure to go the way that me and Luciferous went. If you don't, those guys up there are going to be throwing Molotovs down at you while you're in that oil, and it's going to spread, it's going to do massive damage. It'll probably honestly catch you on fire and one-shot you. So be wary of that. I'm going to go back over here, make sure didn't miss anything. I'm sure Lou's probably taking out more of the zombies in the oil. As you can see, there's really nothing of interest down over here. We're looking just to make sure. No. More of our twin bloodstone shards. Huh, man with a gun. Yeah, there's a couple of the villagers up that way. That's the one I had warned about before. There's also a guy at the end of the road with a cannon. So what you want to do is just run up here and dispatch these fellas. Yep. Oh, that works. All of his heads gone at once. There's the cannon, so we'll zigzag, we'll run to the right. Go through here. Find a blood vial there, and roll through all this. Brings you out closer to the cannoneer. So you can go ahead and take him out. Now we can run through at our own leisure. See, now we can explore, look, make sure everything's alright, make sure all is good and all is well. And it is. I don't think I missed anything. Just do a quick search real quick. Yep, this little enemy over there. Which I think it's just the two enemies, yeah. No items. Some twin bloodstone shards there. Now, I did go and grab the cannon and the NPC in the previous video, so we don't have to go that way. And, of course, up there's the bell-ringing woman I told before. I guess in the interest of blood echoes, we could. Why not? That works. Oh, we're getting invaded. How interesting. Adversary doll has arrived. Oh my. Not sure if they'll even be able to actually find us. We shall see. They may give up if they can't find us after too long. I wonder where they could be. There. Don't need any more of her. Now that doesn't, of course, banish the person that's here. That makes sure no one else can pop in, though, and gives us the blood echoes for dispatching her. Hopefully the numbers were seen wherever the sinister adversary is in the world. Hopefully they saw it and they know to come up this way to come find us. Hopefully. It doesn't mean that they will. Shining... Nope, don't have my shining coins on me or I'd show them away. I wonder where they are. They could be down below, in the forest. The second half of the map. Or they could be out front. Let's see. That's a hefty fall. Go back inside. Check one more time. I don't see anyone. I guess it's safe to say that we can just drop down and, well, if we see them, we see them. That's true. Take a good little stroll. Make sure there's no surprises waiting down there for us. Don't necessarily see any. Watch my back, Lou. That works too. You can also bum rush him. Well, no sign of the invader yet. Be careful, the snake-headed fellows, they like to use grapples. Still no sign of the invader. I wonder where they are. Well, oh geez. Okay then. They were waiting up there with Arcane. Well then. I wonder if they opened my door for me then. It's a bit unexpected, but overall not bad. Definitely have to give props to them. The item that they used was a magic weapon, and the helmet that they had made them an alien, and what they uses bullets with an L2 attack with that. So, high arcane. The thing is, rocking the level I'm rocking, I'm about 50 something. That means they're probably not higher than 80 or 90. That means they went through the DLC all the way to the end to get those items. So, gotta give them props for it. Didn't hear the elevator go off either, which might mean that that person probably spawned there? I'm not certain though. Usually when you hear a sinister bell, it normally means that they're nearby. We may have not heard the elevator, or they may have honestly spawned there. I'm not certain on that. But, anyways, that leads to the League, an NPC, where we get a bucket, some items. So, I'll go ahead and leave this video here, go grab my blood echoes, and we'll continue in the next video. So until then, everybody, make sure you fear the old blood. Ain't that right, Lou?